I'm 79 years old, and I want you to listen very carefully to what I'm about to say, because the loneliness you feel right now, the one you don't talk about, the one that hits you late at night, it doesn't come from being alone. It comes from something much deeper, something nobody warned you about. I wish someone had told me this before it was too late. I've lived a long life. I've had friends, I've had love, I've had rooms full of people laughing at my table. And now, most of those chairs are empty. Not because people disappeared overnight, but because of choices. Small ones, quiet ones, the kind you don't notice until years have passed. When I was younger, I thought loneliness was simple. I believed lonely people just hadn't found the right partner, or didn't have enough friends, or weren't trying hard enough. I was wrong. You don't become lonely when people leave. You become lonely when you stop letting people truly know you. I spent years being fine, always okay, always saying the right thing instead of the honest thing. And slowly, people stopped coming close. Not because they didn't care, but because I never let them see me. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. You feel alone because you learned how to survive, not how to connect. At some point, you learned that needing people was dangerous, that opening up could lead to disappointment, that being strong meant handling things alone. So you became independent, capable, self-sufficient, and everyone praised you for it. But independence has a shadow, and that shadow is isolation. I remember sitting across from someone I loved deeply. They asked me a simple question, "Are you okay?" I smiled and said, "Yeah, I'm fine." That was a lie. Not a big one, just a quiet one. And that lie built a wall, brick by brick, for years, until one day I realized I didn't know how to take the wall down. Loneliness hurts more today than it used to. Not because life is worse, but because everything looks connected. People smiling online, couples traveling, friends celebrating, and you sit there wondering, what's wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. You didn't fail at life. You adapted. But the skills that helped you survive are the same ones keeping people at a distance. The hardest part? People think you don't need them because you've never asked. They think you're strong. They don't know you're tired. At 79, here's what I regret most. Not the money I didn't make, not the chances I missed. I regret the conversations I never had, the nights I chose silence over honesty, the times I said I'm fine instead of I'm hurting. I had people who would have stayed. I just never gave them the chance. One day you look around, and the people you meant to open up to are gone. Not angry, just gone. If you feel alone, don't ask, "Why doesn't anyone understand me?" Ask this instead: who have I never let truly see me? Connection doesn't come from being impressive. It comes from being real, messy, uncertain, human. I'm 79. And if I could give you one gift, it would be this moment of awareness. Don't wait until silence becomes familiar. Say the thing you're afraid to say. Send the message you keep rewriting. Let someone see you before time decides for you. Loneliness doesn't disappear when someone arrives. It disappears when you finally open the door. I wish I had known that sooner.